So Knicks won it last night. Did they win it? Yeah, for sure. They came back and took over. But I think that the Spurs helped them out a little bit too. And you need some luck. From what they say, if you win a championship, ain't like I ever played in the NBA, but it seemed like you need some luck and shots to go in, all that stuff to go right. But I think I'm just gonna say I think Fox blew it for the Spurs. I said it. I should have went live yesterday and said it. I think they should have definitely put the ball in Dylan Harper's hands a lot more, if not started him, if not played him over De'Aaron Fox's minutes. But listen to what other people got to say about it. It wasn't just me that felt this way. I'm sure it is.
Hey, and Unc, you talking about the Spurs having somebody to calm them down? Hell, that's what our point guard for. We pay him a pretty penny, and we need him to be better in those situations because he's the extension of the coach. Hell, the coach on the sideline, he can give us a game plan. That's all he can do, Uncle Ocho. When we get out there in between them lines, it's just us five out there. Hey, look, we looking at the PG like, all right, what we got? Boom, okay. They just scored 6 points in a row. We need the point guard to be able to get everybody under control. Okay, boom, boom. I need to make sure I get Ocho a touch. He ain't touched it in a couple times. You know what I mean? We need to make sure we get Wemby a good look. You know, even just throwing it up there high when he right there by the block. You know what I mean? Like, even at times, I understand.
See, that's what I had said. I said that he should have been, if you off that game, feed the ball to Wemby. Feed the ball to Castle. Let him get downhill. But your confidence wasn't there. Like,
then, you know, late in games, he don't necessarily grab it like he do in the first half. But, bro, you got to find a way to make the game easier in those moments.
Yeah.
Looking, a point guard. And I think the thing is, Joe, we've gone so far away from the typical point guards that most of these guys are choose masquerading.
Right. As one.
These guys are looking to score, Joe. They ain't looking to initiate no damn offense.
Yeah, but look at Fox, though. I mean, Fox, yeah, he can score. And, you know, he uses quickness to his advantage. Mm-hmm. But damn, man, he got to have some sense out there, huh? I mean, I understand Castle masquerading.
Oh, you want to have some sense? So you want to have some sense. So that's why he tried to go with OG right there and try to lay the ball up?
Yeah, I expect better.
That got to have some sense.
I expect better from him. I expect better from him. I really do. I expect better from him.
That was hero ball right there, Joe.
Yeah, I expect better, bro. Especially
I expected exactly what.
Nah, but see, if that's some of it got to be on the coach too. The coach got to know his personnel, and if he see that his player is struggling, yeah, you got to keep confidence in him. But fuck that. This the finals. We got one game. We lose this game, it's over. I'm pulling out all the stops. You ain't playing good, right? Okay, Harper, you go in. Like, and he's been showing it to you. You already fumbled when the first game when you should have played them in the fourth quarter and you didn't, and y'all lost. Like, some of that might be on being a young coach too as well, though. So you can't blame it all on De'Aaron Fox. He did what he, I guess, could do or what he was put in position to do, but shit, fuck, I'm going to it right now. Let's watch.
Will they foul Robinson? Mitch Johnson saying yes. And a timeout coming to get it. Harper in pursuit. Mikal Bridges right back to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson on the drive, pulls back, leans in, draws a foul. In and out. Almost went down. And he was at the scorer's table to check. Teams are looking for their leaders to take direction of this offense. Jalen Brunson has been at his best once again. Their first.
Okay, now. Dylan Harper's getting ready to initiate the offense. I thought it was going to be a 2-man game with him and Wemby. It seemed like this play is being ran for
lead since the opening minutes. Knicks up 1. A championship on the line with 3.5 to play.
Double action. pick and roll for Wemby and Harper, and then you're gonna have I don't know why Wemby's not looking to score once he gets the ball, but then you're gonna see Fox come around for screen for a jump shot. And
Wembanyama guarded by Robinson. De'Aaron Fox pulls up, jump shot.
now, why they put the ball in his hand for him to take the shot, knowing what type of game he was having, I don't know. But maybe they should have initiated the offense with De'Aaron Fox and let Dylan Harper come off that screen, and he could have got downhill or took the jump shot. I would have trusted that more in the situation. Fox missed like 3 jump shots, pull-ups down the stretch. Dylan Harper actually hit one. You'll see.
Won't go. Rebound Robinson. Will they foul Robinson? Mitch Johnson saying yes. And a timeout call by Mike Brown. Pressure. An epic performance in the biggest game of his life. And an offense. Vassell. As we approach 3 minutes remaining. Castle gets inside. Towns meets him. Shot doesn't go. Bridges trying to save it. He does. Here comes Brunson again. Back up to Harper. Doesn't touch the basketball. So the Knicks captain. Another possession where Dylan Harper doesn't touch the basketball.
Another possession. Dylan Harper don't touch the basketball.
Floats it over to Towns. 6 on the 24. Harper on Towns. Towns drives. Off balance shot. Can't get it. Rebound Hart. The follow won't go. And Wembanyama with a rebound. Here's Harper racing up the floor. Goes to the rim. Blocked from behind. He gets it back. Wemby fakes. Drives. Harper on the bounce to the rim. Right-handed. Can't get it. Towns a rebound.
And they're down 1. Knicks have numbers if they push.
Here's Anunoby. Back out to Hart.
You got any action today? Just juggling a little parlay on Hard Rock Bet.
Nice.
Ronaldinho! You juggling a parlay too?
See? Yes.
I don't hear all that. So do y'all think De'Aaron Fox lost the game or Knicks won it? I said it was
Side. Shot blocked. But it's going to be a goaltend. Count the bucket. Play. Instead, you see the goaltend from the weak side. Spurs have missed 9 of their last 10 shots. Wembanyama drives on Towns, stops, leans in, and a foul call on Towns. All takes his time, gets stopped. He just signaled to the bench. I think he wants to trap Jalen Brunson. Then Antonio does it. Behind the back, drives, gets inside. Falling away, puts it up. Side of the backboard, rebound Robinson, and a 24-second.
Knicks was giving them every opportunity to win the game, too.
Violation.
Yeah, you don't give yourself an opportunity for a bailout for an extra pass.
What a riveting NBA Finals this has been.
Dylan Harper again initiating offense. Let's see who the players are on.
Harper on the drive, gets in the paint, stops, falling away, is up, it's good.
That's whose hand the ball should have been in to me in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Harper heroics here in an elimination game. We're tied again. Brunson gets away from Castle. The floater's up and good. Jalen Brunson with another answer.
What was that defensive breakdown? Okay, if Wemby would have slid up, you would have had Mr. Robinson for the lob. Let's see here. If Vassell would have slid over, he would have had. Yeah, he getting beat off the dribble like that was at that early. That was crucial.
Brunson gets away from Castle. The floater's up and good. Jalen Brunson with another answer. You've got to be careful of containment if you're.
Now, I think this is the possession. Nobody else touches the ball. And they're only down by 2. You got Wemby. De'Aaron Fox has the ball. Nobody else touches the ball. This is crazy. I think this is the possession.
Castle that far out on the floor. You can't let Brunson have a blow-by where he's in the lane that easily. Wemby inside. Kicks it back out in the corner. Fox a three-pointer. Hart for rebound. We're under a minute to play. Knicks clinging to this 2-point lead.
How many seconds was on the shot clock when he shot that?
We're under a minute to play. So back floor, you can't let Brunson have a blow-by where he's in the lane that easily. Wemby inside, kicks it back out in the corner. Fox a three-point.
12 seconds on the shot clock. He ain't been hitting all game. He ain't hot. Move the ball to me. I mean, granted, you was open, but still, like, you guys haven't been hitting threes like that all game. Get inside the paint.
Hart the rebound. We're under a minute to play. Knicks clinging to this 2-point lead. Taking the ball out of his hands. If I get a chance, and I'm San Antonio, Jalen Brunson right now goes where he wants. Drives inside, whips a pass out. Hart, three-pointer. Fight for the rebound. Loose. Harper comes up with it. Harper pushing, going coast to coast, layup, missed it. Hart the rebound. And a quick foul with 20.
I don't fault him for that. That was a good take. You had to go for it.
26. So you did rebound, back out to Charlotte. Now they have the foul. And a foul. Mitchell Robinson.
That was the end of the game. But this is what the guys on TNT said at halftime.
The Knicks have not played good in any game, and they're going to win this series tonight. This kid, Dylan Harper, Shaquille, at the age of 20, has definitely arrived. He's the real deal. A couple games he has not played in the fourth quarter, especially in crucial moments. I would like to see him today in the fourth quarter. Listen, he has a lot of points for rookie. He's 4 out of 6 right now. He's probably the only one, he makes his 3 right here, but he has the ability to get to the lane. He's not afraid of contact and take a high percentage shot. I still don't like what I'm seeing from the Spurs. 6 for 21 for 28% from 3. This guy right here likes the contact. He can get downhill, and he can make a play for himself. We need to see him in the fourth quarter if it's a close game.
I think some of the reason why the Spurs lost, definitely the Knicks beat them, played well, but why Spurs gave up all those leads is I think some of that has to do with coaching, because you have a young team. It has to be some type of coaching errors. Personnel, Dylan Harper didn't play the fourth quarter the first game. They could have won that game. All games were winnable except probably this one.
I hate to say this. He got to go with Castle and Harper. He got to take Fox out the game. I hate saying that because I'm a big De'Aaron Fox fan. But if you're Coach Johnson, you can't be worried about people's feelings out here. Or he can play him with him, but he has to be on there's 5 spots. No, I think Harper needs to be in one. I think you got to play Harper and Castle together. Okay, especially play Harper. You got this to me right here. Like, nah, man. Ernie talking about this 5-point play. This can't happen. But you got to go to Harper and Castle and play them boys together. That's just
watch this possession right here.
My personal opinion. If you're the Spurs and you got a 15-point lead in a desperation game, and the Knicks playing as
horrible shot, and he did that all game.
Well, as bad as they played, you got to feel like, whoa. Mike Brown's gonna be like, guys, we played. First of all, they only played a good 7 minutes in the last game, but they played. That was an awful first half by the Knicks and the Spurs, to be honest with you, other than the first quarter.
Could be heading to the final 24 minutes of the NBA season.
Tough game. But you'll let Shannon Sharpe tell you about it, but he'll go off. I'm gonna let him say it.
Based on what I've seen of him in his career, this is exactly what I expect. He's the guy that got a 3-point lead, and he fouls the 3-point guy, and the guy makes it, and he loses, and the guy makes the free throw, a 4-point play, and I lost the game. I got a 3-point lead. That's the guy that you expected. Really, Joe?
Yeah, I'm hoping he learned from them experiences. Damn, listen,
we're looking for people 40 plus who want to actually master claw.
Yeah, your point guard is the person you're supposed to rely on. So
you ain't even got to be great every night. But damn, we just need you to be able to control tempo, pace, and dictate, how we maneuver things offensively, meaning be the quarterback. Damn, every play ain't going to be no home run play, but we need you to be able to have this thing under wraps. Listen, when we up 8 points with 3 minutes left in the game, hell, man, I don't care if you run off 20 seconds of the damn shot clock every time and we get a last-minute shot. Man, hell, we probably won 2 games just by doing that.
Mm-hmm. Joe, when they had them leads, how many times you see Vassell or you see them guys taking quick threes when they were up? You still saw it, right?
All serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in other words, do you think your point guard say, look, guys, we get this lead, man. Hey, let's not take these threes. We don't need to take quick threes. Now let's try to run. But here's the
how he said, and he took a quick 3. Nah. They blew that.
Thing. They got the lead by playing free. They ain't run no half-court set, Joe.
That's my thing, bro. Early in the game, when there isn't no pressure, and you can just go out there and willy-nilly and get you some couple threes, middies, and But when it comes to late game and blowing these leads that they've blown in this whole entire series, bro, come on, man. I didn't see this from the Spurs. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, we ain't trying to hear that. Fox injured. I ain't trying to hear that.
Right.
He should have just sat down. He can't play.
He injured since when?
You're talking about he got a high ankle sprain. Well, sit down. No, you don't. See, the thing is, had they won, he wouldn't use the injury as no excuse.
Right.
We don't do, like I said, Barney Porter used to tell my brother now.
I didn't know that. No, I mean, I heard that he had ankle issues or he was hurting, but I didn't hear about that the last couple of games about any type of issues with his ankle. And the way I seen that nigga high flying and dunking and jumping all over everybody in high school, and you don't do none of that when you got to the league. I don't know why you changed your game, but maybe your legs, maybe your knees or whatever, but dog, like, yeah, you folded in this whole series, to be honest. But I still rock with De'Aaron Fox, but next year it's gonna be a make or break year to me.
He said, I'm not gonna give you an excuse because you might use it.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So what they got so the injury? Did it make him try to lay the ball up with 11 seconds on the clock and not pull it out? The injury did that, right?
Man.
Okay. So that turnover that he threw the ball back court to get he crossed court, he the point guard, and he turned the ball over. The injury made him do that.
Yeah.
Them turnovers that he had, let me guess, the injuries made him do that. God almighty knows. Damn injury.
Damn.
You didn't mention nothing about the injury when he hit that clutch bucket in game 3. You ain't mention nothing about no injury. I ain't seen nobody mention the injury.
Hello.
Now all of a sudden they lose. He played bad. He made a dumb play. Now it's the injuries.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. No excuses. Knicks won it. They deserve it. You just gotta own up to it. Spurs, Wemby didn't play up to his potential, missing free throws late game. Not being strong enough, letting Cat push him all around, not getting to his spots, his position where he wanted to be, letting Cat dictate where he wanted him to go. I think they'll be back, but
hey, man, if you the Spurs, obviously, this hurts because of the promise, because of the promise that you showed in all these games, bro. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I guess that's the bright side. I guess that's the side that you can look on. You can look at the positive and say, look, we're the youngest team in the NBA. We're the youngest team to make the finals since the 77 Portland Trail Blazers. So that's almost 50 years.
Yeah.
But you also look at bro, we had double-digit leads in every single game. It wasn't like we got blown out. It wasn't like we weren't in any of the games. Right. We had double-digit leads. One game we had a 29-point lead and we lost it. We had a 16-point lead and we lost it. We had a 15-point lead. We had lead.
Who are you blaming that on? Coaching? Or are you blaming it on the players? Wemby? I blame it on. I don't know who the hell I blame it on, but shit, it's somebody down for it. Yeah. Anyways, we out this thing. We'll be back.